Good evening and welcome to Perry Meridian High School for tonight's girls basketball game against Shortridge. The girls basketball team returns to Perry Meridian for their last home game of the season. It's the unofficial senior night as we celebrated senior night at the first home game. So it's the last time these seniors will play at Perry Meridian. That includes Lexi Dale, Allie Dale, Alyssa DeBruler, Sally Mortensen, and TT White. We are right now sitting at 6-11. The Falcons have won the last won 4 out of the last 5. They're taking on Shortridge, who is 2-9, and unfortunately has had their last 3 games suspended or postponed because of COVID issues, and they have not played since December 17th, where they won against Indianapolis, Washington, 57-22. So we're getting ready. We got 3 minutes till game time. Tonight, the Divers are also at conference. We'll try to get an update here at halftime about that, and we are ready to go. So we got about 3 minutes till the starting lineup.
Good evening, basketball fans.
And now we're ready for the national anthem sung by Then and Now Choir, Then and Now Choir under the direction of Melissa Walsh.
Homeschool the Perry Meridian Falcons. A couple of quick announcements prior to the tip-off of this evening's contest. Perry Meridian is a smoke-free school. The restrooms are located in the upper balcony on the far west end. At this time, we ask that you please rise as able. And gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we
High School, we also remind you that to continue to be inside the gymnasium, the mask is required. No stand out and your social distancing are also appreciated. Your efforts are helping us always see the light for all in attendance. We welcome you to exciting Indiana Girls High School basketball and tonight's varsity contest between the visitors from Shortridge, the Blue Devils, and the home school, the Perry Meridian Falcons. Starting guard at wearing number 10, Naomi Bush. Starting guard at wearing number 5, Ella Harris. Starting at center, wearing number 14, Shortridge Grant. Starting at guard and wearing number 2, Shante Swanson. And starting at forward and wearing number 15, Fabian McKee. The head coach is Amy Cowell. And now, fans, if you're ready, let's meet your Perry Meridian Falcons. Starting forward and wearing number 2, Sally Wilkinson. Maya Munley. Starting forward and wearing number 22, Lexi Hale. Starting up.
all right. Looks like we're going to start with their normal 5: Mortensen, Mundy, Lexidale, Alleydale, and Scaringe. Again, the starters for Shortridge are number 2, Swanson, number 5, Garriott, number 10, Birch, number 14, Grant, and number 15, McKee. This is your favorite broadcaster, Steinmetz, on the mic tonight. Miss Knight is unfortunately at the diving, so again, I hope to get an update from her at halftime. Try to get maybe Mr. Shornick or Mrs. Brewer to head over here maybe at halftime and give us a little update about things that are going on. And the mystery engineer is running the computer tonight, so Falcons start with the ball. Maya Mundy's bringing it up for the Falcons tonight, playing point. It looks like the Blue Devils are starting in a zone. Falcons working the ball, being patient. Steal by number 14, Grant. Shortridge comes down. Scaringe gets a hand on it, breaks up the pass. It'll be Shortridge ball under the basket. Blocked by Lexidale. Mortensen's bringing it up, pulls it out. Scaringe is blocked. Shortridge tries for the fast break again. Turnover to the Falcons. Falcons looking for a zone offense to take. We have a medical timeout here for Lexi. Maybe on that block, got a fingernail to the neck. Hopefully she can get back pretty quick. TT White enters the game for the Falcons. Shortridge tries to to score off the turnover. Ball out of bounds. Shortridge ball underneath. Allendale gets a hand in there. Another tip and steal this time. Mortensen's going to bring the ball up on the fast break, try to take advantage. Six to go in the first quarter. T.T. White on the drive. Shortridge foul is on number 14, Grant.
T.T. White will step to the free throw line for Perry Meridian.
Senior at the line, T.T. White hits the first. Off on the second. I'm not sure who scored that bucket. Somebody from Shortridge. Back and forth game here. Maya Mundy all the way in for two. Not a lot of crowd noise tonight now that Marion County has gone back to a red county. We've limited capacity.
Shortridge foul number 14, Grant Anderson.
Lexi Gale returns to the game. Shortridge is looking to make a sub as well. Number, looks like 23, Curry comes into the game. You know, it's not as fun unless I have Nikki here, but I know, I need somebody to talk to. I'm going to pretend that Nikki's here. Falcons trying to find their rhythm here. Mortensen with the rebound, and it's good. Falcons lead 5-2. Allie for two. Allendale is leading the Falcons with 12 points a game. She's our leading scorer this season. With another steal. This time she's going to take it all the way for two. And Shortridge is going to take a quick timeout on that one. So this is the time I'm going to pretend that Mrs. Knight's sitting next to me, and I'm going to pretend I'm going to talk to her. So it's pretty hard to do this without somebody sitting next to you. So right now Marion County is on a red county distinction, and so we have limited capacity tonight for our last girls game. The crowd is slim in the gym. Shortridge has brought a few fans. I believe Perry has just a few more than that. In fact, we might have more administrators here tonight, Nikki, than players. So everybody wanted to get that last chance to watch the girls play before they head into sectionals. On their schedule, remaining on their schedule, they do have at Center Grove next week, at Martinsville, and then they'll finish the season at Greenwood with their last mid-state conference game. So Falcons getting some good points off their defense. Hopefully they can keep that going. And Shortridge has not played since December 17th, so I'm sure they are trying to find their legs. For Shortridge, they did make a substitution during that timeout. Number 13, Garcia Sanchez, has come in. Jump ball forced by the Falcons. Ellis Kearns with a 3 off the side. Nice hustle by the Falcons. Try to get the rebound. Rebound, Scaringe. Falcons return on offense. Looking to add to the lead. Maya Mundy just misses the layup. Lexi Dale with the rebound. It's going to stay here with the Falcons. The substitutes for the Falcons, Allie Wiseman enters the game and T.T. White returns. Looks like Shortridge is also going to try to make a substitution. Number 22, Craig, is going to enter the game. It is good to see T.T. White get back on the court. She had spent some time rehabbing some injuries. It's good to see her back. Good rebound by number 10, Birch, for Shortridge. Morton on the steal off the trap. Great hustle by number 10, Birch, to deflect the ball out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Falcons. Holt enters the game for Shortridge.
Also returning is Swanson.
T.T. White from the corner, just shy. Nice rebound by number 22, Craig. Steal by Wiseman. Gets it up the court to Dale. Stops at the free throw line, just off. Maya Mundy picks up a loose ball. 4-2. Takes 11-2 lead for the Falcons. I need like a catchphrase. Like, boom, baby. Like, oh no. What is it? That one's taken. Fly, Falcons fly. I don't know. We'll try to figure it out here. Falcons making their best offense off the defense right now. Mortensen goes in for 2. TTY with the rebound off the middle. Got about 32 seconds in the quarter. How you doing on that clock over there, mystery engineer? Are you getting better on it? You say spot on. Looks like Dale gets a hand in there for, I think, unofficially, maybe her third block for the game. I don't have again, I know you guys are surprised. I haven't mentioned this yet, but Mrs. Knight is not here, and she's our statistician. So I'm doing my best here to make up stats as we go along. I mean, Allie is averaging half a block a game, so she's way above that. Shortridge scores with 10 seconds to go. The Falcons are going to look to try to get a quick one before the end of the quarter. Wiseman on the baseline layup. Senior number 12, Alyssa DeBruler, was subbed in on the last dead ball. 0.4 seconds. This is going to be a tough one to get a shot off. And I think the clock, were you on that one? You were on the clock, weren't you? You were right on.
I might have forgotten that.
At this quarter break, a good time to mention that Shepherd Heating and Cooling has joined the athletic department in sponsorships. It's nice of them to join.
It is nice. I just cooling.
You did?
Shepherd, yeah.
Oh, the mystery engineer on the computer just had his heating and cooling fixed by Shepherd. Shepherd Heating and Cooling.
Very glad.
They're friendly. They're Perry grad, I believe. Yeah. 91. Hey, I heard today. Did you see the news article about the kid that sold or bought the Mickey Mantle card?
I saw there was an article.
Yeah. Hey, the kid, Shornick, the guy that bought the Mickey Mantle card, we believe is a Perry grad?
He is very much.
He bought one or sold it? He bought it.
$5.2 million investment on a card.
$5.2 million
card ever purchased,
Man.
and it was a Perry Meridian grad of 2001.
You know,
he was a tennis player here.
Hey, if you want to reach out, Mr. Goff, if you want to reach out and maybe a sponsorship,
Give us a call.
Join-
We'd love to talk to you.
join Shepherd Heating and Cooling as
Yes.
one of our prime sponsors. We'll be more than happy to put that card up on
We
a
got
picture of a
platinum
card.
spot for him. Yes.
Yeah.
We'd love to have him.
It's always good to see. Entrepreneur, yeah.
Self-made. I think he started right out of college. So
Wow.
with Indy coupons is what I understand.
Dang, Indy coupon. It's been a big month for the Falcon alumni. Coach New at Ball State won the first conference championship in school history. So proud of Falcon alumni making the most of their journey. While I was telling that story, Allie Wiseman did have a nice layup there to take the lead to 15-14 in the second quarter for the Falcons. Shot by Garrett is off. TT White comes out of the bunch with the rebound. Gary with a steal and a score on the other end. Looks like Coach Johnson is going to go back to those starters who have checked in at the table. Oh, great layup by Lexi Dale. You know, if you follow the Falcons, Lexi Dale did not play as a junior, and it's great to see her back for her senior year and making the most of her opportunities. She's always steady and consistent in that post area. She's one of those players that always does the little things that aren't always on the stat sheet, but always noticeable if you're a basketball enthusiast. She's always blocking out, gets her hands on a lot of rebounds. Just one of those consistent and steady players. So I'm glad to see her back out for her senior year and to finish her career as a Falcon. Falcons have gone back to the starters. So Shortridge, Mundy, Mortensen, and both Dale sisters are in the game right now. Birch has got some speed on her. Gets it in at number 14, Grant, for 2. Shortridge is pretty balanced on the score, and they have 4 players. They've averaged just about 7 or 8 points, led by Gary at number 5, who averages about 5. It's one of those scrappy teams on defense. And there goes Dale again for 2. And the Falcons take a full timeout there. They're leading 19-8. This is a good time to remind you that the boys basketball team, while they lost in the Marion County on Tuesday against Warren Central, against a great Warren Central team that were in the game all the way to the buzzer, will return to a game that has been rescheduled on next Tuesday against Carmel. Carmel is one of the top 5 team on the boys' side. We will be live broadcasting. Don't worry, it won't be me. We'll go back to Mr. Irvin and Mr. Klitsch next week on Tuesday night for the boys basketball team against Carmel. Again, there will be no general admission tickets based on the new Marion County guidelines that were set forth this week. So your best way to catch the Falcons next week is on YouTube. Falcons look to come out of the timeout with a little bit of full court pressure. Falcons look to use some of that height in the front court. Travel on number 22, Craig. Falcon ball. Shortridge is going to, nope, they're not going to get the sub. Oh, Dale to Dale! Love to see that play. If we were capable, and I was better at this broadcasting, we could have had a replay of that. Maybe we'll work on that for next season. Scrooge throws it up to Mundy. Oh! I think a fly went across that rim and just knocked that ball just off. Yeah, this is a good time. Great opportunity to talk about. We are looking for students interested in broadcasting. The mystery engineer would love to teach a young male or female Falcon student how to run the computer, and we're always looking for people that take my job. Because as good as I am, I'm sure there's somebody out there that is better. If you are interested in broadcasting and watching this broadcast right now, just reach out. Be more than happy to give you a shot. Who knows, someday you might make ESPN. Like Sage Steele. She started out at Ben Davis. Good hands by Allie Dale. She's going to take it all the way. Misses the layup. Not to be critical, but she did use her right hand. I think if she'd gone up with her left, I think she would have made it. Holt returns for Shortridge. Where? Oh, we decided to call jump ball. Can somebody let the officials in at halftime? You got it? Okay. Maya makes the layup, takes the Falcons to 23-8 in the second period right now. About 4 minutes to go in the game, which you know that because our computer engineer is amazing on that. Oh, Dale to Dale through the defense. Oh. Shortridge comes up with a loose ball. Number 14 gets her own rebound. Ooh. Dale to Dale. 4-2. Man, I like saying that. Dale to Dale. Looks like Shortridge is going to take a short timeout here. T.T. White is going to re-enter the game for the Falcons after this timeout. And I'm going to step away and go mute here for a good 30 seconds. All right, coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Shortridge ball. Gary brings the ball up. It looks like the Falcons tried to trap. Sally Mortensen comes out the ball to Dale. Mortensen-Dale connection. Defensive pressure stepped up a little bit by the Falcons here, trying to put a little bit more ball pressure on. Sally Mortensen gets her hand on the lob pass. It'll be Shortridge ball underneath the basket. Brewer, you sure you don't want to say anything on the live broadcast?
Pacer tickets are going on sale.
Oh, Pacer tickets are on sale. Oh, that's a good topic to talk about. The Pacers getting rid of Victor Oladipo. I apologize for you Pacer and IU fans. Sad to see him go, but that's the hard part about being in a small market. Sometimes those really good athletes just don't stay long enough to build anything. I mean, don't get me started. I was a Bulls fan back in the day where when you became a Bulls player, you stayed with them for pretty much your whole career. You know, there wasn't as much of this moving around stuff. Man, we really could get off on a tangent on that one. T.T. White takes it in for two. Shortridge is coached by Amy Cowell. It's her third season at the school. They have 2 wins on the season. They beat Cecina in early December, and then their last game of right before Christmas or holiday break was Indiana, Washington, and they won that game 57-22. Allie Wiseman from the wing. It's going to be Shortridge ball.
Ball on the bounce, and Shortridge takes over.
We got a sub coming in. Number 4, Sanders, going to return back for the Shortridge Blue Devils. Oh, nice pick and roll. Loose ball in there, gets pulled out by Curry. 2 gets it back into number 14, Grant. It's great sportsmanship right there. Did you guys see Sally Morrison knock the girl over and put her hand out? I think it's always a good sign of sportsmanship. She does have a nice little right-handed hook, number 14. Good pass out to Wiseman, into Dale. Gets it out to T.T. White. Looks like Garriott comes up with the steal there. Nice 3-point shot. Rebound goes to T.T. White. Nice block out. Had her girl pushed under the basket. We got 45 seconds left in the first half. Stick around for halftime. We do have a one-on-one interview with Sally Mortensen. Oh my gosh, there's a lid on that hoop. Somebody check it out. We sat down with Sally Mortensen this week after she committed and signed with Grace College, play basketball. So we have an interview with her, and we might even replay that interview with Aiden Warren, who just committed to Air Force to wrestle. And this time, I think we're going to be able to play them the right way with sound. We're just improving every week. Every week. You know what I've heard is the best teacher you can have? Failure. Failure. You learn more from failure than success. Yeah. Jump ball goes to the Falcons. Falcons look to add to their lead. Right before halftime, we got 25 seconds. Or whatever is on your screen is correct as well. What do you have? 30? It'll be close. A little give and go between Wiseman and TT. Great hustle underneath. She's making me look good. Said that she was steady and consistent, and there she was with that nice rebound underneath the bucket. Ten seconds to go. I have a feeling they're going to try to get it to 14. No, 5 to 2. Swanson takes the last shot for Shortridge, and we're going to go right into halftime. Great chance to step away. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. And you ready? All right, here's our interview with Sally Mortensen. All right, welcome to halftime of the girls' basketball game. Today we're going to interview and talk to senior Sally Mortensen.
Loved Coach Davis's great energy. He's always talking. He's always walking around, never stops. So
Awesome. Okay, so then you play 2 sports. You played volleyball in the fall, and now you're playing basketball. How's it been playing sports this year with all this COVID protocols and policies?
Yeah, it's definitely been a little bit nerve-wracking because I feel like, especially during basketball, every other day you're hearing another story about a team having to quarantine due to COVID positive test or contact tracing. So it's definitely pretty nerve-wracking.
Welcome to halftime of the girls basketball game. Today we're going to interview and talk to senior Sally Mortensen. Sally, you recently committed and signed with Grace. How did you make that decision?
I decided to go with Grace just because it's a very safe campus. When I was walking around, I definitely felt safe, and it's a very community-filled aspect, which I definitely liked, and basketball is a big deal up there. So I'm definitely looking forward to gyms being packed when we're playing. And then I also already knew some of the girls from playing AAU with them, so I meshed pretty well with them. They're pretty good teammates as well as people. And lastly, I loved Coach Davis's great energy. He's always talking. He's always walking around, never stops. So
Awesome. Okay, so then you play two sports. You played volleyball in the fall, and now you're playing basketball. How's it been playing sports this year with all this COVID protocols and policies?
Yeah, it's definitely been a little bit nerve-wracking because I feel like, especially during basketball, every other day you're hearing another story about a team having to quarantine due to COVID positive tests or contact tracing. So it's definitely pretty nerve-wracking, I'd say. But it also makes you feel so blessed when you think back to how you felt in March and April and even in the summer when we couldn't get any workouts in, just that we're able to play every day. I definitely miss seeing everyone at school, just like the feeling of being in school on a game day. You're wearing your game day outfit and you see your teammates in the hallway, you're buzzing about a game day. But the fact that we're even able to play and get through most of the season has been crazy. So
Good. All right. And then last, what makes playing sports at Perry Meridian so special for you?
So through my own experience, I think something that makes Perry special is that every adult or coach is very involved. They care about us deeply as kids while still treating us like adults. I never have a practice where I don't see an administrator like Ms. Steinmetz or Mr. Schornick or even Mr. Bodeker walking through our practice, checking, see what's going on, making sure everything's running smoothly, which I feel like is pretty important because a lot of times in like roles like that, you don't notice what everyone's doing until something goes wrong and you need them there. So I definitely think that's important. And then I feel also overall as an athletic department, our athletes feel supported and we feel like we have a voice. Like if I needed to talk to someone, I feel like not only could I talk to my coach, but I could talk to the athletic department administration as well, which I feel like not a lot of high schools have. So it's very important.
All right. Thank you, Sally. Best of luck next year at Grace, playing basketball up there. And I'm sure you'll once a Falcon, always a Falcon, but we're happy for you as you make that next step in your journey. So we'll get back to action here shortly. Thanks for stopping by.
So welcome to halftime. My name is Lucas Klipsch. I'm assistant principal here at Perry Meridian High School. I'm here with one of my students, class of 21, Aiden Warren. Aiden, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I am awesome. So we brought you in today just to kind of talk a little bit about some exciting news you might have just recently got. You want to tell the viewers a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I just accepted an offer to attend the Air Force Academy next year, and I accepted it.
Awesome. So you're going to go to Air Force to do what?
So I'm going to be a wrestler, and I hope to study business and then go to pilot school after and be a pilot.
Okay, so you're going to wrestle at the Air Force Academy. I'd say that's pretty prestigious. What are some of the other schools that were looking at you?
Some of the other schools were Naval Academy, Brown, IU, and Purdue.
And you just accepted Air Force with all those other offers on the table and looks. What about Air Force enticed you to jump on that offer?
Well, the biggest thing is not like the wrestling part or anything, but I thought about the after and what it could do for me and my future family and my family now. So it was more of the bigger picture rather than wrestling just now.
Good. So you were looking into maybe being a pilot. Air Force is offering you. So what was that like getting that news that you were going to get that offer?
So I remember I was freaking out. I was bowling. He said he'd call me later that day. So I'm in the middle of bowling and I hear my phone start to ring. So I run out to the parking lot and answer it. And we were talking for like 10 minutes, and then out of nowhere, he offered me the last spot for the class of 2021.
Nice. Were you with your friends, your family?
I was with my girlfriend's family.
Okay, so you're with your girlfriend's family, and you just run out of this bowling alley and take this call. That must have been pretty exciting.
Yeah, I don't think they knew what was happening until they came back.
Nice. So obviously we're here at the boys county basketball game versus Warren, which you guys just got done wrestling Warren at the team state. What was that like?
It was a super good duel. Came down to the last match, which we were down 8 going into the last match. So technically we couldn't have came back. So I went out there and they gave me a forfeit because they just didn't want to wrestle anybody, I guess, against me. So,
They didn't want the smoke.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what are some of the things that you're thinking about as you go forward in this wrestling season? What's coming up for you that's forefront in your mind and in your focus? What are you most excited about?
I'm probably most excited for obviously individual state, but where my mind at, I always try and just one thing at a time. So my mind right now is on conference this weekend.
Okay, and who you got in this weekend's match?
Really, not anybody.
But by the time this airs, you'll probably have won.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that we'll be celebrating some victories by the end of this program. So I wanted to also just give you an opportunity now to throw out any shout-outs you have for teammates, coaches, friends, family, anybody.
So I wanted to just shout out Coach Shelby and Coach Richardson for always being there for me, not just in the wrestling perspective, but outside. Coach Shelby's always calling me, making sure I'm healthy, physically and mentally. And my mom and dad, obviously, for spending countless of hours making sure I'm at practices, tournaments, everything. All of my teammates for making sure I'm always working hard in the room and pushing me even when I don't want to. And also just all the teachers that have done my letters of recommendation and evaluations to make sure my acceptance to the Air Force.
So we're really proud of him. Congratulations, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, so we've got 2 minutes left at halftime, about 1:20 left. It's a good time to talk about all of our sports teams. The swimming and diving team is participating in conference this week. Tonight is the diving competition, and on Saturday the boys swim at 9 a.m. and the girls swim at 2:30 for the conference. Both of those are on pay-per-view off of Franklin Community's webpage. $10 per day, so it'd be $10 for diving tonight, and $10 you can watch both genders swim on Saturday. Our wrestling team has concluded their varsity schedule. We have a couple JV matches still left, but the varsity has concluded their schedule and are just in the room preparing for sectionals, which is in about a week and a half, 2 weeks from this Saturday at Southport. And then finally, the boys basketball team, we talked about this, fought hard against state-ranked Warren Central, but did not come out successful on the win column. But they will return to the court on Tuesday for a rescheduled game with Carmel, varsity only at 6:30 here at Perry Meridian. We will be live on YouTube for that game as we are moving to a restricted capacity again due to Marion County guidelines, Health Department guidelines. I feel like I've got some job security with all these COVID quarantines and cancellations, reschedules. I'm also looking for a good quality erasable pen or erasable marker if anybody knows of any. Let the Perry Meridian Athletic Program know. We're going to start the second half with the Falcons leading 28-8 or 29-8. Shortridge comes out with Grant getting the quick 2. Falcons have come out with their starters. It looks like Shortridge has returned to their starters as well. On the court for Shortridge is Swanson, Garrett, Birch, Grant, and McKee. I don't know if you've noticed, but the clock has not reset. It's because our mystery computer engineer must have gone to the restroom for a second. Ellis Scaringe for 3. That's a flying falcon. 3-pointers are flying falcons. I don't know. I don't even know if anybody's watching this right now. Oh. So your family comes to watch you work the computer? Or are you related to somebody who is in the game? Ooh, mystery.
I might be related to somebody.
Somebody's? Or are you a Perry Township employee?
All of the above.
Or just a good friend of mine? That's probably not true of all the things I've said. Again, if your future plans are to be on ESPN, we are always looking for student applicants to start our broadcasting program here at Perry Meridian. You could be the next Dick Vitale. Ooh, they're going to get a reach foul on number 10, Birch.
Shortridge foul number 10, Birch. That is her first.
Falcons get the ball into Scaringe. You know, when I got up at halftime, we do have a pretty decent crowd of family members up there for the Falcons. I think we sold almost every available ticket to Perry families for today's game. With going to that new allotment, I'm sure every Falcon family is trying to get out to see the last home game for these seniors.
Before it is a jump ball and Shortridge.
Working the game tonight is Coach Reidner, who is our boys volleyball club coach. So if you're interested in boys volleyball, their season's getting ready to start back up. Their first open gym, I think, is going to be next week. If you're interested, reach out to the athletic department. We'll get you information. Grant underneath for 2. Coach Cowell urging her team to step up the defense on the Falcons. Looks like they are still playing in that zone defense. Sally Mortensen gets a good hand on the rebound to tip it to Scaringe. Into the corner. Scaringe for 3. It's like a reach-in foul on number 10, Birch. I believe that's her second? Yes, I was right. Second foul. Both fouls have been in the second half. How about that for some statistics? I think if this muted the TV if they're watching this live at home. Big rebound by Scaringe. Grant gets her hands on it, bringing it up the court for the Blue Devils. Right off her foot. Senior T.T. White returns for the Falcons to give Maya Mundy a break. Right now we've got 4 of the five seniors on the court. You know, I'd be remiss to not mention the senior managers, Madison Dingus and Jill Wyckoff, who have helped our girls basketball team for the last couple seasons. Both are seniors, and this will be their last home game as well. If you've ever had a conversation with Maddie Dingus, it might be the best conversation of your day. She always puts a smile on my face.
That is true. If you can keep up with her.
Yes, she's witty. I think that would be the word I'd like to use. I almost think that maybe that's like a Kristen Wiig or somebody like that would be like when they were younger, just witty, always has a story. Jill Wyckoff is more of the quiet of the two, but vital to the girls basketball team, helping video, helping with water and other things for the coaches. So we'd like to honor Maddie Dingus and Jill Wyckoff tonight as seniors for the girls basketball team. Ooh. You know, my view's better than the people on the TV, but I believe that inbounds pass might have stepped in bounds. Actually threw it, but the referees did not see it. We've got a foul. Bryant with that right-handed hook shot, steps to the line. She is. Nikki, how many points does she have? Not really sure. Forgot to keep track. Good rebound by Allie Wiseman. Alyssa DeBruler is checked in. So we're still at 4 seniors. Alyssa, 2 Dale. Allie Wiseman steps in for the rebound, is going to step to the line for 2. You can't cuss. You can't cuss on the live stream, Mrs. Brewer. Thank you for reminding me. Did you feel like I was about to cuss?
No, I will.
Oh, yeah. That's why you can't be on my thing. That's fine. Allie Wiseman good on the first. Yeah. Yeah. That 6-foot rule is good for Mrs. Brewer. Keeps her away from us. Anna Wiseman hits for 2. Both free throws give the Falcons a 34-14 lead in the third quarter. Looking at the schedule, the Falcons have played a lot of games already. This is their 4th game in January. Wins at Whiteland and Terre Haute South, and they're leading here now. Shortridge would give them their 5th win in the last 6 games. Good way to head into sectionals, which this season I believe is at Ben Davis. Birch at the line, hits the first free throw. Not going to question these officials, but that was a no rim from the charity stripe. Falcons still come up with the ball. Oh, feed to the post is just off. Ooh. You know, Falcons. You know, Alyssa DeBruler for 2 in the foul. Woo! Alyssa DeBruler just making it back in time for that last home game. Has been out for a couple days due to that Q word that nobody likes to say, quarantine.
Shortridge lineup number 23, Morgan.
And she hits it for the old-fashioned 3-point play. You know, I was just about to tell you that number 14 for Shortridge is only a sophomore. She plays pretty well for being a sophomore for the Blue Devils. TT White picks up the loose ball. Ball defended by Shortridge. The ball is going to go to the Blue Devils.
Why the Falcons? Shortridge takes over.
The Brewer with the steal. TT White's going to bring up the ball. Post feed into Lexidale, out to Alleydale. Alley to Alley, that's Alleydale to Alley Wiseman. 4-2. Swanson with some nifty dribbling up top. Double dribble by Birch. The ball is going to go to the Falcons, and we have some subs entering the game for both teams. Sanders and Garcia Sanchez enters the game for Shortridge, and Mortensen and Mundy return for your Falcons. McKee's slow to get up, but returns to the action. Nice attempt at the pick and roll, but Wiseman comes up the ball. Coast to coast, 2 points. The Falcons have now hit their season average of 41 points a game. We're still in the third quarter. Alyssa DeBruler with the rebound. 25 seconds. It looks like the Falcons are going to hold for one shot here. Mortensen for 2. Senior Sally Mortensen. Swanson tries to get the shot off before the end of the quarter. No good.
Shortridge 15. There's a reminder that the girls basketball team will be back in action Tuesday night next week. The Capital Center Grove to take on the Trojans. 6 o'clock for the baby contest, 7:30 for the varsity.
The voice of the Falcons, Mr. Ramika, reminds me that the girls are traveling to Center Grove next week. If it is a live stream option, we will try to get that information to you via our website and social media. Ticket purchases are restricted in Johnson County as well. And so it's 2 tickets per athlete and no general admission ticket. So we will post any live stream information on our website and Twitter next week. If you're a Falcon athlete, this is a great opportunity to remind you that next Thursday and Friday, Coach Maki, Magdalenos, and Coach Miss Steinmetz are going to present another Falcon DNA. First of this semester, we're excited to get you back together and continue to develop that Falcon DNA for this season. It's not something we do, it's who we want to become. Alleydale with the ball up top to start the fourth quarter. Skip pass to TT White for 3. A flying Falcon. It's the bottom of the net. Might not be a very good catchphrase. Flying Falcon. You know, I've been at Perry for 11 years, and I've always wanted to name our gym. But you can't say, like, Falcon's Nest, but you can't say Falcon's Nest because Southport is the Cardinals' nest. So you don't want to... Huh? I always wanted, like, a nickname, you know, like Duke has the Cameron Crazies and the house. Ooh, yeah, the house. Yeah. Man, those are baseline inbound passes. Little suspect.
Not been very good.
Yeah. Man, I have a lot to say and very little time to say it. We've got 7.5 minutes left to go in this game. Ooh. Sanders gets the ball up to Garriott. Not sure if the foul's going to be on Dale or White. We'll see as the official walks that way. They're going to give it to TT White. That's her first. We think. Garriott steps to the line for the Blue Devils. No good on the first one. Here comes sophomore Grant back for the Blue Devils and number 10, Birch. Shortridge is led by senior Garriott. Hits the free throw there. Two seniors for the Blue Devils, Garriott, number 5, and number 2, Swanson, playing their last season for Shortridge. There's another senior on their roster, but I don't believe she's entered the game tonight. Guard Deja Delva. She is also a senior for Shortridge. I don't know if it's a popular opinion, but it's my opinion that just to have the chance to get to this winter season and play has been a blessing to all of us. Number 5, Garriott, all the way in for the layup. Just to see our athletes have a fall and winter season and just hope for the spring season to return. Give those kids the opportunity they did not get last spring. Oh my gosh, I just realized it. All 5 seniors are on the floor right now. Well, it would be helpful if my co-anchors over here that don't want to be on the radio could at least give me, or on the broadcast, could at least give me a heads up. I was trying to think of a story about each one, but I don't know if I want to embarrass all of them. Yeah. TT and DeBruler are 2 sport athletes, play basketball and softball. They are one of those, they're some of those athletes that you just hope they can get that senior season on the spring. The Dale sisters have played basketball and ran track in their careers here at Perry. In fact, I think both of them are school record holders in track as part of a relay. I believe their freshman year. Made the state finals that year. And then Sally Mortensen is also a 2-sport athlete, plays volleyball and basketball, and as you heard at halftime, is going to continue that basketball career next year at Grace College. Excited for her and this opportunity to continue to play the sport that I know she loves. And here it comes. Thank you, mystery computer operator. He just pointed out that we might be making a substitution as these 5 seniors are going to leave the court for what looks like to be their last time. Woo! All right, entering the game. Returning for your Falcons is Mundy, Wiseman, and Scaringe, and entering for the first time is Rastrelli and freshman Egan. I will say Sally Mortensen might go down as the best student assistant I've ever had. I've only had 3 in my tenure as assistant AD, or 4. I take that back, 4. And she's probably the best because she's also the one that worked the longest. She was a 2.5-year student assistant. So I have a lot of good stories about that, but we won't discuss it except for when she slept under the chair in my office because she was up all night studying. It was during her study hall, not during when she was supposed to be in class. Oh. I know what you're going to say. I don't know. Let's see what else. TT has always been a good source of entertainment. I know that she is in the training room as a student assistant in there as well, helping out in the fall seasons. Any good Dale stories that I could tell? I did help them on a Christmas present to their family. We instead of their senior banners were taken separately, and so I helped them take a picture together, and then it was very similar to one they had taken younger, and they gave those senior banners to their family for Christmas. So that was always a good story I'll have about them. You know what? And Jabruler has helped in the training room as well. I just thought of that. She was helping in the spring or in the fall this year as well. Tough-nosed kids on the softball field.
Swanson back for Shortridge.
If you think you could be better at this than I am, and you are a Perry Meridian student, let me know. Contact the athletic department. We'd love to give you a chance. We are looking at also broadcasting in the spring, so if you are a baseball or softball fan and would love to do some commentating for those games, we'd love to have you. Give you an opportunity again to maybe be the starting point of your ESPN careers. Or Fox Sports, CBS, any of those. Estrelli with the post feed goes off the Shortridge's hands. Falcon ball underneath the bucket.
Substitution, number 11, Delta.
Running out of things.
Might help you, but the only thing I've commentated is big wrestling competition.
I don't know. Sometimes basketball could be like a pig wrestling competition. Wiseman with the block.
All blocked out of bounds.
Egan's going to take the ball for Perry Meridian. While the Falcons holding on to this lead, I have noticed that Coach Johnson has been a little quieter on the shoes today. But in fashion news, her daughter, Jensen, does have a freshly made jersey that says Falcons 00, has her name on the back. She's styling up there, watching her mom coach the game. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. The Dales are related because they're sisters, but also Ella Scaringe and Allie Wiseman are related as cousins. It looks like we're going to get a couple more Falcons in for the first time tonight. Kaylee Butts has entered the game for the Falcons. Reagan Ray, and also Trisha Doty. That's who that is, Trisha Doty.
Shortridge substitution number 4, Sanders.
Egan takes the point. It's going to be Shortridge ball.
Ball out of bounds to the Falcons.
Izzy Egan's going to bring the ball up. That's Trisha Doty taking the ball out. On the wing closest to you is freshman Kaylee Butts. On the wing furthest from you is, I believe, Reagan Ray, and that's Rochelle coming up to take the pass. Good rip through by Rochelle. Tries to feed on the cut. Grant's come back the other way. Releases it right off of her hip.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Shortridge.
So as these 5 seniors end their careers at Perry, I also am most hopefully ending my career broadcasting this season as well. I'm going to pass the torch on to Mr. Clips and Mr. Irvin. The only time you'll hear me again is, thankfully, if they're not here, Egan for the 2. If something happens to Mr. Clips or Mr. Irvin, I'll step in. But again, if you're a student interested in broadcasting, reach out. We would love to get you your first start in broadcasting. Doty on the rebound. The official on the baseline is going to say that she stepped out of bounds.
Baseline violation.
Do high school broadcasters get fined for commenting about officiating like they do in the NBA? Grant for 2. And your Falcons are going to dribble it out and take the 50-22 win to the locker room for these seniors again. Sally Mortensen, Tiara White, Alyssa DeBruler, Allie Dale, Lexi Dale in their careers at Perry Meridian at home with a win 50-22 over Shortridge. That takes the Falcons to 7-11 heading into the last 2 weeks of the season. They head to Center Grove on Tuesday, to Martinsville next Friday, and then finish the season with a mid-state game at Greenwood. Again, any chance you have to check the website or Twitter, we will do live feeds from now on. And here to our cheerleaders with the fight song. You know, Perry Thompson will buy one of these.